Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to this kind of like review. It's not one of the formal reviews that I would kind of really like to do, but I watched Wonder Man, the newest MCU show, and I just wanted to talk about it, not really get into like heavy weeds as far as like details and everything else. I just kind of wanted to give my kind of quick thoughts about it. And this show was a show that I myself, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you, wasn't really looking forward to. But surprisingly, I liked it. I didn't think it was like the greatest thing that the MCU has done or could do, but it was surprisingly good. So, I mean, honestly, you can look at the trailers. It's just about a guy, Simon Williams, played by Yahya Abdul Mateen the second, and he's trying to like land a role as the fictional character in the MCU as Wonder Man, and it's kind of showing his like journey to that role. And he befriends a person, Trevor Slattery, played by Ben Kingsley, and it just really just kind of follows their friendship and relationship. As like getting to that role, them both being actors and everything else that like kind of encompass it. And from the trailer, it wasn't misleading on the show itself. It really doesn't have too much superhero type of stuff going on into it. Simon Williams' character does have superpowers and it does get displayed in the show, but not like how you or me or anybody would want to see it. This show is mainly about the character and his acting career and trying to juggle like everything in his life while trying to live out his dream. And one of the problems that he's dealing with is concealing the fact that he has this power and that he can't let anyone know outside of his family, because in this universe they have it to where like if you're a superpower individual, you can't be an actor. So it kind of follows that, and it shows why and all that stuff. And like as a show, I can say one of the things is kind of like the good and bad of it. So I don't know if people have seen movies where you go into it and it has one aspect to it, but then you get another aspect of this movie where I would be okay if it just followed this aspect and you kind of forget about the other aspect. For example, I don't know if you guys seen the movie Barbarian. This is the one that comes to mind. So Barbarian, and this isn't really not any spoilers, but the way the movie starts off, it kind of starts off with these two characters where it's just the conversation, the interaction between both of them. And you kind of forget that it's a horror film until it gets to the horror aspect of it. And that's what this show is, because they do it so well as far as going into the characters, their relationships and all that stuff. And like just what involves what these characters are going through, to the point where you can take the superhero aspect out of it and take the whole being part of the MCU out of it, and I would just enjoy it as a friendly kind of like buddy adventure type film. Maybe throw some other like type of conflicts and drama in there, and just seeing these two guys who bonded over one like industry, acting, and literally are becoming or want just basically becoming what they want to become, living out their dreams. And that aspect to me it was really good. Like I really enjoyed it. The chemistry between both characters are like great. It's just really great. But what I mean by like it's a pro and con, because it's like because you did so well on this aspect of it, I really don't care about the power aspect of it. Of course, I would want to see it, but because you don't really spend too much time on it and you spend a lot of time on this aspect, it kind of like, I want this instead of that, even though that this show and this character is based off of this. It's just like, I want to see more of that. So maybe the premise of it probably could have been given to another show where it's just the main focus of two characters living out their dreams or trying to like chase their dreams as being actors and stuff and bonding. And because that to me was the best part of this show. But at the same time, even though it gave us less superpower type of superpower type of aspect to it. The what we were given was really good. I love, like I said, the chemistry, the dynamic between both Slattery's character, whatever his name, Ben Kingsley's character, Trevor, and Simon's character was one of the best parts about it. I had a little bit of comedy to it and everything else, but overall, I really came out of this show really enjoying it. What I left with was, what was the point of this show? Are we going to see this character in Secret Wars or anywhere else? Is he going to team up with Daredevil? Are they going to have like the movie part of like team ups of heroes? And then we're going to have on the TV division a team up of like just TV level type of villain or, heroes or whatnot, like Daredevil and whatever else is from the Defenders and maybe Moon Knight and, just whatever. So it's like, what else is going to come of this? What was the purpose of this show? Are we going to get more of this character and actually see him as a superhero and actually see him in action? Or are we going to get nothing more from this character? Was this just something to do? And one of the things that maybe I missed it, maybe I wasn't paying attention going into the show, I didn't think it was a spotlight. It's kind of the same thing as a special presentation where it's just a one-off. I don't remember seeing anything of that. I'm thinking it's going to be like a regular series that was given to us. And, we're going to probably see like 2 episodes in the premiere week. And then every week after that is going to be an episode, a week or whatnot. But we dropped everything all at once, which that to me doesn't really give too much confidence. But overall, I like the show. If you haven't seen it, or if you wasn't really curious in seeing it, which I really wasn't after seeing the first trailer, I'm saying it's not a series to rush and go check out. It's a series that you can take your time and, just watch it. You may or may not like it based off the fact that it has less superheroism stuff up in it and more of just regular, mundane type of stuff going on with it. But yeah, it's a show it's worth checking out, in my opinion, but it's not something that you have to rush and go see like it's just so amazing. But I'm just left with, like I said, the questions, like, where do we go from here? Like, what's going on with this character? Is he going to team up with other heroes? Is he going to be in another show? Are they planning a season 2 that's going to have more superheroism? Like, what? My bad. What are we doing with this? And I don't know. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it for what it was, and wish that it could have been more. But I mean, I don't know. I guess this is something different that they were trying, but I mean, I guess we'll see what they're gonna do more with this. But those are just really my thoughts on it. Like I said, I really did like it. And if you are curious, check it out. The whole series is on there, so you ain't gotta wait. And yeah, those are just my thoughts. Thank you guys for joining me for this kind of like free balling, spitting right off the top of the dome type of review. If you like what you've heard, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that stuff. Let me know what you guys thought. And yeah, this would probably be my first video. Well, not probably. This is my first video of this year. So plenty more to come from that. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.